Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to the Minute channel, and we're gonna talk about another video regarding Shin Megami Tensei V. I know a lot of people have been commenting about why don't you talk about Shin Megami Tensei V, guys. It's because there's nothing to talk about, there's no new stuff. But today I have a couple more stuff that I want to see on SMT5, some things that I do want, some things that I don't want. But let's go ahead and talk about all this. So number one, something that I don't want to see on SMT5 is I don't want it to be like Persona. I know this is interesting thing to talk about because SMT and Persona have an interesting relationship. Originally, Persona was a spin-off of SMT, and they just kind of broke apart over the years because of the success of Persona. Also, because it doesn't really match the tone of SMT. You know, it happens. But the more I think about it, the more I would like them to continue to stay separated. And this is not because I hate Persona or anything like that. You guys know I talk about Persona on my channel all the time. I love Persona. It's in my top favorite franchises of all time. It's just like SMT is in there as well. So I just want them to continue to be different. The tone is completely different. The style of the gameplay is different. And I want them to continue to stay that away from each other. I don't want us to see the success of Persona and say, how can we replicate the lightning in the bottle into SMT? I don't want that to happen. SMT has always been its own niche thing for the last 20-30 years at this point, and it can stay that way. I'm completely fine with them being completely separated. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that either. Do I want SMT5 to succeed? Yes, I do want it to succeed. I want it to be good, but I don't want it to be at the expense of losing its own self. It's completely different things, and I want them to stay separated, and that's good too. It's okay for you to like Persona. It's okay for you to like SMT. They can be its own separate things. Something that I do want for SMT5 is basically I want the neutral, law, and chaos routes that have always been a part of the SMT franchise to be maybe revamped a little bit more. I love games that have more of a conversational based thing that gets you to different parts and everything. And similarly how in Persona we have the social links, we kind of help the story progress and everything. I would like the I just literally said that I don't want anything Persona in it, and I don't want anything like that. But I want the conversations to kind of guide you in a certain direction based on some of your choices, more choice based and then kind of like straightforward and everything. Low and chaos and neutral endings are always been really fun. I always have something interesting to say about the games. Shin Megami Tensei is very gray when it comes to this kind of games. I love this. The world is not black and white. It doesn't need to stay black and white. Gray is where it stands at, and making your choices based on certain things is something that I want to see more of. I would like to see more choices and everything. Maybe you can get a mixed ending that isn't just neutral or isn't just chaos or anything like that. Something more even more green than that. I think that would be interesting to see. I don't know how it can turn out. I don't know. I don't make games. I just talk about games and everything. But I would like to see something similar to that. I don't know. It can be done, I think. I think there is a really interesting subject that we could talk about for multiple days. But I'm really interested to see what could go next. Moving on next, another thing that I would like to see, and I know some people are gonna give me shit about it and everything. I love all the references and all the things that they established from canon on different games and everything when it comes to different gods they bring in. And I feel like pretty much it does lean a lot into the pseudo-Christian mythology, as well as all these other mythologies that they bring into the table. I would like to see more different stuff. Maybe stop bringing Christianity and maybe bring other things into it. I will be interested to see what other cultures and other religions can really bring it to the table to these kind of games. I think that bringing Lucifer and Satan and all stuff is already being used in games quite a bit, and I would like to see other things to bring into the games. I know this is something that probably some people don't feel comfortable with. They would probably like to see more of the same stuff. I'm just open to a lot of different stuff. I really want to see an SMT game that really bumps it up a little bit. I just don't want to see the same. I want to see something extra. And I think how it can work out, I'm not sure, but I'm definitely very open to other ideas, different things and everything like that. And one last thing that I would like to see is I would like for them to bring me the other properties, like in in SMT3 Nocturne, they brought in, I know this is a tired joke, they brought in Dante from the Devil May Cry series. I didn't know it's a meme, but I would like them to bring maybe other demons from other games, or maybe from other things. You know, I would like to see Bayonetta, for example. She's a witch, but she fights against angels, and angels are a part of SMT in a sense, right? So I would like to see something like that. I would like to see something different you bring in and everything. Now, Bayonetta as well as other properties were brought into the mobile SMT game that we have, so I know it's completely positive that we can get something like that. I would like to see some kind of crossover like that. I don't know what it could be. I don't know. I'm open to ideas. I know some people probably gonna laugh at this one because it's kind of dumb, but I do feel like that's kind of like the charm, the quirk of SMT in a sense. I feel like that's kind of what I would like to see that really. Anyway, that's pretty much in this video here. Please don't hate on me too much. These are just my thoughts and ideas on this. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see for SMT5. I'm very excited for this game, and I know I haven't talked about it much. I just don't have much to say. I'm just really just on hold here waiting for more news for SMT5. SMT4 was quite a bit of time ago, so I'm really excited to see what's next for the series, and I'm really open to many ideas. Also, let me know what would you like to see for SMT5. What is one thing that you would like to see change? And if you say, hey, there's some things you didn't talk about, there's another video that I did already in this subject. I'm just kind of updating this with more stuff to see. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.